This morning in trade, MindTree, the stock should come up on your screen. It's up 36.5% in a single session at 266. Good volume, 7.5 lakh shares. Rostow Ravanan of MindTree joins in to talk about the news of splitting the business into 5 units. Rostow, morning. Is it true? The market seems very excited by what you're about to do. Are you just splitting the business into 5 different verticals for internal business streaming, or is there any other restructuring that you're considering?
Sure. I'm not sure if the stock market news is any reaction to the restructuring itself, simply because the restructuring was actually announced in November last year. We are just reorganizing the various business lines, essentially to drive more specialization, because the positioning we want to take for the next evolution of MindTree is that we want to be a summation of specialists. And so therefore the businesses are being grouped into logical units with a, focused, thrust between each of those, behind each of those businesses, and a dedicated CEO, dedicated P&L structure for each of those businesses. But like I said, that news itself was announced in November last year. It is just being implemented now because externally, 1st April will become a new financial year. And also the fact that Aztec is expected to formally merge into MindTree or legally merge into MindTree effective 1st April because they're expecting the court order anytime now. So some of the formalization is happening now, but the thought process behind the structure is already a few months old.
Rostow, hi. So just to reaffirm, none of these verticals are going to be hived off. You're not looking at getting money into any separate vertical, listing it separately, nothing like that. Just cleaning it up into 5 rows, right?
Absolutely. These are all currently operating internal business units. They are just being regrouped in terms of giving them greater focus, greater attention, more dedicated leadership, etc. Absolutely no plans of either spinning it off into an entity or collecting money in any of those businesses or anything like that. No such plans at all.
A couple of IT companies have indicated that they have got queries from customers or clients from Satyam in the past few months, Rostow. Has that happened with MindTree as well? Any incremental business you've got because of the Satyam fallout?
Specifically, wouldn't like to comment on Satyam because obviously it's taking its own course in terms of the event. We are going gung-ho in terms of very focused efforts on customer acquisition, and that continues to happen even now.
There's a fairly bullish report on MindTree, Rostow, from JP Morgan, citing the fact that you've raised your EBITDA guidance for this year by nearly 10% from your previous guidance, just the EBITDA guidance. Can you confirm that and also tell us why you raised that guidance?
I haven't seen any report. I think the report you're referring to would have been in January after our Q3 results when we had announced the guidance and we gave the EBITDA guidance for the first time. And that was given on a conservative basis. So a lot of feedback came saying that the numbers don't look like they are making sense in totality because the revenue and the PAT guidance were on a realistic basis. Only the EBITDA number was on a conservative basis. We then revised it so that all 3 are made on the same basis. I haven't seen any updated reports since then. But overall, I think a few analysts have been very, very positive on MindTree. They realize that we have deep expertise in certain areas, very, very credible management, good governance and all that. And the fact that their share price at least is not reflecting some of those trends. Sure. A few analysts who understood the story have been giving us positive comments.
Thanks, Rostow, for clarifying all of that. So that's MindTree saying that this is an old move done in November, merely formalizing the move which was announced many months back. No breakup of the company at all, just streamlining it into various business divisions with separate heads. There is no great corporate restructuring or anything like that which is on. So maybe the market's reaction, as he said himself, is a little overstated.